Hello, friends. How are you going? Mental health. Mental health is the most rarest word or the health condition that we talk about, and it's the most undervalued, underestimated health condition we like to share with our own family members, or even with our own self, or with even the doctor. Well, studies have shown that mental health condition has been pervasive and only exacerbated during COVID-19 crisis. And there are more facts and figures showing that it's not about COVID-19, but the conditions that been worsening have impacted more on people's way of understanding, accepting the conditions. I'm Kirtana Somanchi. I'm here to share you the most valuable insights on mental health. And this month I have picked this topic because I was having a research on mental health, I came across these wonderful studies on mental health facts, surveys, and how the numbers are being increasing. At every one of us not being aware of how this is worsening our physical health condition, and it's only depriving our mental status and depriving our way of experiencing and leading the life purposefully. So there are recent studies I have noted down on my notes. I want to show you how it's more important for us to think about and give a right direction to cure mental illness or disorders that anyone in our families or friends or anyone whomever we know can help us to bring their mental health condition back. So the studies have shown that Healthcare Cost Institute has given a report saying that per person spending on psychiatry grew to 43%, and from 2007 to 2017 percentage of medical claims associated with behavioral health, which means mental illness and addictions, more than doubled. This is the most eye-opening fact and figure. Pre-existing mental health challenges exacerbated by the impact of the COVID-19 crisis. And this is an open fact, of course. And there is another interesting fact and study on this. Kaiser Family Foundation survey has shown that 45% of Americans felt that the COVID-19 crisis harming their mental health. Yeah, and between mid-Feb to mid-March 2020, prescriptions like anti-anxiety medications grew by 34%, while that of 78% of all are antidepressants, anti-anxiety, anti-insomnia prescription filled are new, and they are not refilled prescriptions, they are new. This is quite eye-opening. And the other survey has shown that in 2018 by National Council for Behavioral Health reported that 42% of respondents cited that cost and poor insurance is been the key barrier to uh, get the mental health care for the employees. And more likely, and this is more interesting to know, ages from 18 to 25 are the young adults who are having the highest prevalence in the mental illness conditions. Now, these facts, these surveys, these studies are not a subject of ignorance or that we have to put aside. More importantly, we need to know these things, like the conditions that we come across with physical ailments, to understand if we if we get a cold or a fever, we try to have a medication, or we try to go and visit the doctor saying that I need some medication, I want something to overcome this, or we even discuss these things with family. But mental illness conditions, it can be anything, to the ability to not overcome the conditions that we used to be a while back, uh, when we are doing really an active lifestyle, but not, it's not happening today. You need to check. And it's an obvious thing that the people who are in under mental illness condition, they are not in a condition that to understand themselves, that they are aware of their illness. They can be only be supported by the family members, by their employees, the colleagues, peers, community. And this awareness is lacking, lacking in every place. And we try to only figure out the conditions, like we need to have a medication, and it finally aggravating our chances to worst our physical health condition as well. Now the point is, mental illness to mental balance, mental well-being is possible when we are aware of the condition, when we are aware of our family member is being infected with some kind of um, ill health condition. It's prevalent, it's more obvious when they're not functioning in the right uh, uh, manner or a behavioral aspect. So now there are a bunch of things that we can do to help ourselves and also help our any member or any family member to come out of this mental illness condition, and help them to grow and lead better life. List of things are the lifestyle that we choose, the habits that we pick. Number one, regular exercise can help us to overcome the anxiety, the fearness, and help us to increase the levels of happiness. Endorphin hormones just, they just come in rush, and you enjoy the life, that I have to do this, I can do this. And number two is having a good food. Good food means having the right vibrations in the way we cook, the way we pick the foods, having that intention to cook the food right from home, and induce the right thoughts while cooking. This will certainly be helping anyone who wants to improve their life, their mindset, their thought process. And number three is engage with your family, engage with your kids, see them laughing, and you will definitely be enjoying their life. Oh, why I can't do this, I can do this too. I have a great blessing to see them, laughing, they're smiling, everyone is enjoying. And all such things can help you to come out of that particular condition and help you to stay positive. And number four is obviously being grateful. Understand how you can start your day and end your day with by being grateful. What things made you uh, today, that you have all the things, like from food, clothing, knowledge, reading subjects, anything. And number five is spiritual practice. This is the most perfect medicine that ever you can find. Through spiritual practice, through yoga. Yoga means meditation, or other tools like listening to the gurus or discourses, and participating in the lively in the live events. All these things can help you to even be better. Now the whole point is that discuss, talk. If you are seeing someone is not in the right condition, help them to motivate, encourage their um, the present state of their lifestyle, and help them to switch the lifestyle from what they are to what they can be. And this needs more awareness to be uh, to be spread, to be shared. And do not just hide out, just bring up and talk to your family members who are aware of these conditions. Well, with on this note, I'm going to end this episode here, and we'll be back with the next episode on how family is important, or have family role in creating a right mental balance in one's life. I'll see you again. Namaste.